Target has lost nearly $16 billion since they started pushing the trans, pride, and Satan agenda in their stores. And guess what they're doing now? Now they're funding an organization that wants to dismantle capitalism. We have the details. We talked about Target last week. They've gone off a cliff in the last 2 weeks in stock price. And now they're piling on. You thought it was bad last week. I got news for you. Their Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion program, DEI, has gone way beyond where it was. They are now funding an organization to accelerate its DEI program under the leadership of their diversity chief. This is Kira Fernandez. She is the head of all of employees at Target for diversity. And she has demanded that white women at Target must get to work to combat systemic racism in America and Target. And she is spending millions of Target's money to fund, I guess you'd call it, a program to do, among other things, shut down and give away U.S. sovereign land such as Mount Rushmore, because Mount Rushmore, in her words, is an international symbol of white supremacy. And she wants to demilitarize the violent U.S. military. She's giving money to an organization, get this, that wants to destroy Israel's Jewish character. They want to have a Palestinian law of return. They want to boycott Israel, and they want to free Palestine. That is using Target's funds, listen to me, Target's money to do this. If you were a shareholder in Target, I would imagine you might be a little concerned that their money is being spent on this, well, instead of things like boosting sales. She gave money to another foundation that teaches parents, listen to this, white children must be educated about systemic racism and they must see color. And they are learning that capitalism has maintained a role in perpetuating racism. They gave another pile of money to a North Dakota-based nonprofit, which took in $50 million 2 years ago, called NDN. And it has a racial equity lens, whatever that is, and it's building indigenous power through organizing, activism, philanthropy, grant making, and narrative change. And they push intersectional racism, which is obviously the idea that America was born systemically racist and misogynist, and capitalism must be destroyed, and we have to liberate the country from capitalism and the white man, and on and on and on. Wow. I mean, I'm looking at the grants. I've got page after page after page of grants from Target's money paid for by this lady. And I would imagine if the shareholders found out about what she's spending the money on, they would puke.
How do they not know?
I don't know. I mean, listen to what's happened to Target. Since you and I talked about this 2 weeks ago, the stock price is down $13.8 billion.
Wow.
Billion with a B. Ever since they announced their trans department with the flag and the bathing suits so guys can wear girl suits
and the Satanists,
right? And the Satanist guy that Satan loves all genders and Satan loves my pronouns and on and on and on. So $13.8 billion in market share is gone. If you were a Target shareholder, you'd be barfing.
I'd be pissed. I'm like, whose bright idea was this? And why have they not been fired? Obviously, they haven't been fired. She's still there.
The CEO thinks she's great and that this is their mission. This is the Target. I thought the mission of Target was to sell clothes and household goods and sheets, and some Target stores have grocery stores, and they're really clean stores with really nice people. No, that's not the mission of Target. The mission of Target is to dismantle the white supremacy in America and shut down capitalism. Oh, forget the fact that Target is a capitalist business, right? Employing hundreds of thousands of people.
How does that work? That's like an oxymoron. We don't like capitalism, but we're a capitalist company, and we're going to spend the money that we made from our capitalist policies. Make it make sense. And you know what? They're shooting themselves in the foot. And I think, Barry, what it comes down to is that they feel like, well, this is just birth pains. We'll eventually get through this, because they're telling everybody that majority of the world, at least the majority of the people in America, they embrace this perversion. They embrace it, which is a total lie. They constantly say that, trying to convince people this is what it's all about. This is what you are about. This is what you embrace. You like it. You love it. You're not going to speak out against it. Well, when you're losing $13.8 billion, I think that says a lot. And you know what?
Billion.
They're calling it economic terrorism. They're calling it economic terrorism because I don't want to go in and spend my dollars on their perversion. Make it make sense.
Yeah, you're a Christian. You want to go to a store that sells Satan merchandise?
No.
Of course you don't. Satan is my friend. Satan loves my pronouns. Satan loves trans people.
Yeah. You know, they were actually denying that took place, Barry. Did you know that? They were actually denying it. They were denying because we saw the pictures, we saw the information, the articles where they show the Satanists, where the Target had the guy, pushing the Satanist material with the LGBT XYZ. And what ended up happening, they go, it's not true. It never happened. All that's been debunked. I'm like, what in the world? What are they looking at? They're not even looking at the truth.